From the Arabian Sea to the Indo-Pacific, a new arms race is taking shape, as Pakistan is now eyeing China's cutting-edge laser weapons. A move that could transform its naval defences against India's growing drone and missile arsenal. Beijing's Ly-1 shipborne laser promises precision and near-zero cost per shot, but its battlefield reliability remains untested. As Islamabad deepens reliance on Chinese technology, the prospect of laser warfare looms over South Asia's strategic waters. Modern warfare is being reshaped by the fusion of drones, precision-guided weapons, and electronic warfare, creating a battle space where speed, resilience, and adaptability dictate success. Amid this transformation, directed energy systems, particularly high-energy lasers, are emerging as disruptive technologies with the potential to redefine naval defense strategies across the Indo-Pacific. This trend has taken on new urgency in South Asia, where Pakistan is reportedly exploring the acquisition of China's newly unveiled Ly-1 high-energy laser system. According to the South China Morning Post, Ahmed Saeed, president of the National Institute of Maritime Affairs, said,
"In the coming days, high-energy directed weapons will be more prominent. I think the world is going towards this transition. Pakistan would love to see some integration with China into this area."
Saeed, a retired vice admiral, said Pakistan wanted more integrated weapon systems, including software systems, to boost interoperability with China. Speaking at China's largest military conference, he said,
"Our president's visit to Chengdu was symbolic, a gesture of respect to the institutions that have contributed positively to our defense, while also an opportunity to see the progress of future military equipment. This could pave the way for more integrated weapons purchases in the future. The integration could be of your hardware, software, so that the defense system's interoperability could increase."
A day before the conference, Pakistani President Asif Ali Zardari visited China's largest maker of warplanes, the Aviation Industry Corporation of China in Chengdu. China's Ly-1 shipborne laser was among the weapons on display in the parade to mark the 80th anniversary of the victory over Japan in World War II. The weapon uses lasers or microwaves instead of conventional projectiles and is designed to shoot down drones, blind sensors, or disable electronics. Beijing has said the lasers are already in service, but the ships upon which they are deployed have not been made public. The laser is seen as Beijing's answer to America's high-energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance, which has been deployed aboard the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer USS Preble. Pakistan's interest in Ly-1 is driven by strategic necessity, not prestige. The Pakistan Navy faces escalating threats from India's growing use of UAV swarms, loitering munitions, and precision-guided strike packages. The May 2025 crisis, triggered by India's Operation Sindoor, highlighted how vulnerable Pakistan's naval and coastal installations were to missile salvos and drone incursions. By adopting Ly-1, Pakistan could gain a cost-efficient, sustainable defense solution for high-value targets such as frigates, submarines, and critical shore-based facilities. The near-zero cost per shot of a laser allows sustained defense against saturation attacks, unlike expensive surface-to-air missiles that can be depleted rapidly. Such capability would be invaluable in the Arabian Sea, where India's carrier strike groups and long-range air power pose enduring challenges. If realised, Islamabad's adoption of the Ly-1 would mark the beginning of a new era in naval warfare, equipping Pakistan with the means to defend against drone swarms, low-flying cruise missiles, and surveillance platforms with speed of light precision and cost efficiency. Pakistan has already invested heavily in Chinese-made systems such as the HQ-9P long-range surface-to-air missile and Z-10Me attack helicopters, and Ly-1 would extend this trajectory of techno-military dependence on Beijing. Despite the promise, Integration of Ly-1 into Pakistan's naval doctrine would be fraught with challenges. Lasers are inherently vulnerable to environmental conditions such as fog, dust, rain, and atmospheric turbulence, which degrade beam effectiveness. Sustained operation requires high-output shipboard power systems, demanding retrofits or new vessel designs to accommodate energy requirements. Pakistan would also need to invest in specialized training, logistics support, and maintenance infrastructure to ensure Ly-1's reliability at sea. The system's ability to counter supersonic and hypersonic missiles, increasingly central to India's arsenal, remains unproven, making Ly-1 a complementary rather than comprehensive solution. Pakistan is the largest importer of Chinese weapons, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, accounting for 63% of the country's arms exports between 2020 and 2024. The country is also a major destination for investment under the Belt and Road Initiative, but Chinese nationals have been repeatedly attacked by militant groups such as the Balochistan Liberation Army. Pakistan has also not agreed to allow Chinese military forces to be deployed in the country.
Sending only Chinese security personnel is not a lasting solution. It's a temporary arrangement. It will be short-term, a year at best, and the same problems will recur. That is why Pakistan hesitates to accept short-term fixes.
Pakistan's pursuit of Ly-1 cannot be divorced from the global race in directed energy weapons. The US Navy is fielding the Helios system on its Ali Burke-class destroyers, designed to blind sensors and destroy. Israel's Iron Beam, expected to become fully operational soon, promises to intercept rockets, UAVs, and artillery shells at low cost. Russia's Peresvet remains shrouded in secrecy, but is believed to focus on anti-satellite and long-range air defense roles. China's Ly-1 places Beijing firmly among the export leaders of laser technology, offering developing nations a chance to leapfrog traditional missile defense architectures. For Pakistan, adopting Ly-1 would mean joining an elite group of navies exploring operational laser deployment, ahead of most of its regional peers. Beyond these well-publicized systems, Europe is also advancing laser weapon programs, with Germany's Rheinmetall testing a 20 kW naval laser demonstrator on the frigate Saxon and the UK developing its Dragonfire laser for potential shipboard integration. Analysts argue that the accelerating global interest in DEWs reflects a recognition that traditional missile defenses are unsustainable against massed salvos of low-cost drones and precision-guided weapons. The strategic implication is that nations able to operationalize high-energy lasers will enjoy a dramatic cost-exchange advantage, firing beams for a few dollars against threats that may cost millions to launch. For China, exporting Ly-1 to partners like Pakistan not only cements defense ties, but also demonstrates Beijing's growing influence as a technology provider capable of competing with US and Israeli systems on the international stage.